All right, kind of looking into my crystal ball and the things that we are anticipating putting some time and effort in, and things that we've already started. The first one is what we refer to as MOST. So MOST is the Montana Optimization of State Technology. And the MOST initiative was commissioned by the governor. The governor put together a committee of primarily executive branch agencies representing small, medium, and large agencies, representation from HR, from my central services IT group, and the governor's office. And the goal is to take a look at where Montana is in the progression of consolidation. So Montana is a converged state, so that's what we called our last step, which was about 3 years ago, which means that our entire infrastructure was converged to where executive branch agencies were mandated to utilize central services on the infrastructure side. So that was very successful, and now the MOST group is really starting to take a look at should we delve into the world of consolidating people, and should we take a look at maybe tools that should be consolidated across the enterprise. So those are the steps that we're looking at. It's a very transparent group. We report out, we have a website, staff and personnel across agencies are kept abreast of where we are. So we're moving in that direction, and it's right now more of a kind of a fact-finding situation, but ultimately will lead to some decisions. Okay, the other priorities is business relationship management, O365, and cybersecurity. So I'll just touch on those briefly. Business relationship management is something that I brought into the organization conceptually. We don't have actual personnel that do those roles within central services, but my philosophy is to kind of incorporate the principles of business relationship management throughout my organization so that every individual understands that there's some responsibility on their behalf when they come to work, when they interact with our partners, that it's a role that enables us to do a better job of customer service and providing services across the enterprise. So that's a big one. We've been working on that. We've done a lot of work on it, and we've got a lot of things to do, but it's more of a philosophical approach to getting that culture shift to where it's a mindset thing for the staff. O365, so we've done a really good job recently working in partnership with Microsoft. It's our biggest contract. All the tools that are inherent to O365, I think in the past we've had some trouble with the end users actually understanding what we've had in our toolkit and how to use those tools. So Microsoft has come in, and most recently, just last week, we had a workshop with them with representatives from the agency IT and business side to be able to help us strategize on how we can get that message out and how we can get the best value out of O365. On the cybersecurity front, there's two things that are really important to us right now as a top priority for a state CIO. Cybersecurity resonates throughout almost everything that we do, but there's two things that we're really focusing on. One is statewide education. How do we achieve that across the state at all levels? So we're working on that, and we're working on that with other states, learning from them. And that kind of dovetails into the other area, and that is a regional security operations center that we have talked about with other states that are adjoining the state of Montana. So we're kind of at the very beginning stages of both of those initiatives within the state of Montana, but they're very important to us, and I think it will help us better serve the citizens.